Hello everyone, welcome to our yoga class today. I have with me Dalibor and Karen that will be helping you throughout the class. So we're going to do nice and gentle flow just to keep you like in a loop what we're doing for lower back and for the spine. I know quite a few of us the lower back get quite tense. So nice and gentle flow, take it very easy, nice and mindful. So okay, let's go down. We're going to sit on our knees today. In our child's pose, just to relax and to stretch. So bringing those hips down to your heels if you can, and just really stretch those arms down. Bring your forehead down to the ground. And just relax here for a few moments. You can even gently change, kind of like move those hips from side to side, just to find that release here. Good. On your next inhalation, gently move those hands down to your right side and bring your left palm on top of your right palm here, top of your right hand. And stretch through the whole left side. Get nice, gentle release. Keep those hips on your heels. You're just moving. It doesn't have to go all the way to the side, wherever you can reach. Nice and comfortable stretch here. To create the space, breathe into that rib cage, into the left side of the rib cage. Create the space in between those ribs. Good, and then gently inhale, bring it back to center and walk those hands towards your left side. Bring your right palm on top of your left and breathe into the right side here. Breathe in between those right side of those ribs here, creating this space, enjoying. We're going to continue with a gentle flow. So let's move those hands all the way to your right. You're going to open the left hand. Open, stretch again, lengthen. Don't force into your lower back. Just lengthen up. Reach and stretch those arms. Exhale, bring it right down. So warming up the shoulders at the same time here. Warming up that spine, the lower back release. Good. Let's go for one more round. Right and left. Inhale, very gentle, exhale. Good, we're going to go and see if we can go a little bit deeper here. So bring the right hand to the side and lift those hips up. Good, you might not be able to go all the way up. Maybe you're still here, wherever you are, but stay nice and safe. Pay attention to the lower back, to the movement in the lower back. Good. I'm doing the full range again. Remember, wherever you are, you don't have to do the full range. Feel, experience. One more round on each side. Exhale, bring it right down and then open. Squeezing those glutes, protecting the lower back. Good. And let's bring those hands all the way forward. You're going to look in between those hands and just like a snake, you're going to slide yourself right through. Feet slightly wider than hips apart. Squeeze those glutes. Very gentle cobra, very gentle. So shoulders down again, lengthening that spine. Glutes squeezed, protecting the lower back. And just lengthen, as if you're trying to really stretch that spine here. Good. Exhale, bring it right down. And let's go for a few more rounds here. Just flowing up and down. Maybe closing your eyes and paying attention to the sensations in your lower back. Remember, you're reaching and stretching. You're not forcing it. Squeeze the glutes. Engage those glutes. Bring it down. One more time. Round it line up. And then gently bring it back. Good. Palms under your shoulders. And let's lift up here into our tabletop. Palms under your knees, knees under your shoulder, or knees under your hips, sorry. And let's go for a few rounds of cats and cows. Again, stretching the spine, stretching the lower back. Tuck your chin in. Breathe in between the shoulder blades. Breathe in between the back of your neck. And on your inhale, lengthen. We're not sinking here. We're not sinking to your lower back, not into your shoulders again. Lengthen up, look up. Exhale. So 2 more rounds. And inhale, moving with your breath. 1 more time. And right up. Good. So we're going to tuck your chin in. You're going to round your back. You're going to start sliding those fingertips all the way to the back. Again, it doesn't matter how far you can leave those hips. So just trying to leave those hips, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Lift up. Lift your chest up. You don't have to go all the way up there. You can just stay wherever feels safe, but really open the chest. Lift up on the chest. Don't sink into your shoulders. Lift up. Options for your neck. You can either release it down or you can tuck your chin in, whatever feels good for your neck. Good. Gently bring those hips down and then slide yourself forward into your child's pose. Good. Look in between those hands and let's flow up again. Flowing right up. Inhale. Good. Palms down. Good. Tuck your toes in and let's go straight into your downward facing dog here. Lengthening your spine and let's walk those heels here. Just for a few breaths, walking those heels up and down here. Good. We're gonna do 1 more round of that. Bring those knees down. Look up. Looking up straight away. Lengthening the spine. Tucking your chin and don't force and don't strain into the lower back. Don't push into the lower back. Bring it right back and open. Maybe you will feel the difference the first time when you did it. It might be a little bit easier to do it now. And bring it right down. Good. Nice and mindful movement. Engaging through your core. Engaging through your glutes and your cobra here. Really protecting the lower back and just lengthening up again. Bring the chest down. Lift up, tuck your toes in. Again into your downward facing dog. This time let's try and just to release those heels down to the ground. Lengthen the spine and reaching those heels down on your exhale. They might be touching, might be not. But you're not touching it maybe, you're just reaching it down. Good, and we'll do 1 more round of that flow. Knees down, look up, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Tuck your chin in. Bring it right down. Open up. Again, might feel the difference even more now. Chest open. We're not just working with the lower back and the spine, also the shoulders and the chest is opening up. Bring those hips down. Slide forward. Relax into your child's pose. Whenever you're ready, on your inhale, sliding up into your cobra. Release it down. Palms under your shoulders. Let's lift up and release. Good. Bring those knees down. Coming back into the tabletop. Left hand stays on the ground. Let's lift our right hand and your left leg up. So again, for the lower back and for your spine, we're going to give it a nice stretch. Imagine it's like a string. So one hand opposite. Someone is stretching you right through the lower back, belly in. So we're not sinking here. Lift it right up. Pull that navel in. And then lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. If you really want to stretch the lower back, stretch the spine vertebra by vertebra. Good. We're going to stay here for 5. Lengthen more and more and more and more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's release it down. We're going to change the side. Lengthen it right up, belly in. Reach and stretch yourself out for 5, 4. Have a nice and long neck here as well. Try not to lift your head, not to lock your neck here as well. You want to have it nice and straight. 2 and 1. Good. Gently bring it down and release. Tuck your toes in. Let's lift up into your downward facing dog. Good. On your next inhale, gently look forward and step the right foot forward. Again, into a favorite low lunge. Bring the knee down, belly right in, engaging through your glutes. Lift up here. Open the chest, staying here. Bend those elbows. Squeeze those shoulder blades right in. Glutes engaged, belly right in, and just sink slightly so you really feel that stretch in your hand, or in your flexors here. For 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it right down. Tuck your toes in. Lift the knee up. The left hand stays on the ground next to your right foot. And now open into the gentle twist, the opposite side, opposite. So left hand says yes. Keep engaging through the leg and the back for 3, 2, 1. Good. Ready to follow the right hand all the way up. And we're going to still stay here, nice and strong. Belly in. Bend through that front knee so the knee is right on top of your heel. Straight leg in the back. Try to extend it. Straight chest, straight spine for 3, 2, 1. Good. Lift it up. And let's release it down. Step it back. Knees down. Round your back. Lift it up here. We're still stretching here. Exhale. Good. So your right hand goes just outside of your left knee, then left hand goes on top. Tuck your chin in. We're going to stretch the back of your neck and the space in between the shoulder blades. And kind of like really holding yourself into those knees. Reach into that space in the upper back, the back of your neck. Breathe into that space. Take nice and deep inhale. Like feel how you're creating the space right in those areas. Simply with your breath. A lot of tension goes right into the shoulder blades, especially in your neck area. Good. On your inhale, let's raise those arms up. Open. And then bring interlock those fingers right in the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift your chest. And let's bring it down to change the side. So your left hand goes first. Now right hand. Tuck your chin in, round your back. Breathe. Maybe you will feel the difference with the left and the right side. I like to mention that as well, just to bring the awareness into the balances we have in our physical body. All the yoga poses really help you to balance and just to get to know yourself a little bit better. To get into those areas maybe you never felt before. And let's reach up. Inhale again. Reach, stretch, open the chest. Interlock those fingers one more time in the back. Good. And bring those hands down. Palms under your shoulders. Tuck your toes in. Downward facing dog. Reach it up. Reaching those heels to the ground. Lengthening your spine. Bring those hips. Bring the tailbone up and back. So you're really reaching it like up and back, so finding that extension. Tailbone, yeah, lengthen the spine. Good. And let's bring our left leg forward. So we're changing the leg now. Left leg goes forward, bring the right knee down. Again, nice and gentle here. Push those hips slightly forward to get into this psoas area, into those flexors. Knee and toes aligned. Lift up into those arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades right in to feel it, but make sure you really engage through your core and through your glutes, protecting the lower back, so you're not just sinking into that. You really want to have it nice and strong here, controlled. Everything is under your own control. Good. Let's bring it right down. Right hand goes into the ground next to your left foot. Again, if you have any blocks at home, or even you can use the books or whatever to help you to raise up, or you can use your fingertips here as well to go into your fingertips, or I like to call them gecko fingers as well. Leave the right leg in the back, straight and strong right leg, and then lift up. So you really want to find the alignment from the tips of your fingers on the ground all the way up to lengthen, extend the leg in the back for 3, 2, good, nice and gentle twist as well here, and 1. Good. From here, we're going to lift up. Control movement. No waving, no momentum. Control. Leg is still bent. The leg in the back is still nice and straight. Lift and open the chest. So it's a very good twist as well. All the twists are really helping us to massage our abdominal organs here. Good, 2 and 1. Good, gently coming right back. Release it down. Step it back. Bring those knees down. Round your back. Open the chest. Slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Lift it right up. Good. So we're going to stay just on our knees here, still here, and extend your left leg to the side. If you're mirroring me, you might have your right leg, so whatever, we're going to change the sides anyway. So I'm having my left leg on the side. You're going to bring the right hand all the way up. Knee, imagine if there's like a string again. I like to have this string kind of like parallels. So reaching up through the knee all the way up. First, lengthen up into the tips of your fingers, finding that stretch of your whole right side. And then whenever you're ready, into that upper kind of like side corner, or reaching, but pay attention, you want to still reach it up, not just to the side. You're reaching it up first and then side. Good. For 3, finding the length. 2, try not to fold forward as well. You really want to have a nice and straight line as if you're leaning against the wall. And 1. Good. Let's bring it right down. The right hand goes down. Palm is right under your shoulders. Again, you can use the block, you can bring the whole palm, or you can use the gecko fingers, whatever is accessible for you, to lift the left leg up and your right hand. We're going to find the length again. Extend, extend, extend. Make sure that you don't sink into the right shoulder. Lift up nice and strong. Squeeze those glutes, push it right forward. One line, wall in the back, belly in. Everything nice and strong and controlled. With a controlled movement, open that elbow goes right into your knee. Exhale, bring it right into the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Lengthen as much as you can. Belly right in. Kind of like crunching it right in. And lengthen up. Control movement. Strong lengthen. One more time. Again, if you're doing it at home, you can increase the repetition maybe up to 5, 10. Whatever again feels good for you. Good. And then your next inhale, going to bring that hand in the back. Bend the knee and just lengthen it up. Open it up. Good. Make sure that you don't force into your lower back. Squeeze those glutes, belly in. Lift your chest. Open the chest. For 3, don't sink into the shoulder. 2 and 1. Good. That leg that in the back, you're going to bring it right forward in front of you. So we're having the leg just in front, belly in. Press that heel down and just right towards you, toes up. Toes up. Maybe this is as far as you can go. That's where you stay. If you feel like you can go a little bit further, you can start walking those hands forward, maybe bending those elbows, but make sure that your heel doesn't go, the leg doesn't go outside. So it's really nice and straight and strong, protected and engaged. If you're going down again, you don't want to go down with your chin, with your head, nice and straight spine. You're bending right from the hip crease. Take a nice and deep inhale into that spine and exhale, maybe going forward. For 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it right back. Sink it down. And let's go for 3 more rounds here. Back. Forward. Remember to squeeze those glutes to really protect the lower back. And 1 more. And right forward. Good. Nice. And let's bring it right down. How are you doing, guys, here? Good. Let's round your back, vertebra by vertebra, and lift it right up here. Good. Release those hands down, stretch it out, and the other leg goes to the side. Exactly the same sequence, but on the other side. Oh, sorry. Let's leave the left hand right up first. Remember the line lengthening up, 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 up first into the tips of your fingers. And then you exhale gently into the diagonal to the corner. But remember, you're still reaching it up, not just down, up. You don't want to hunch forward. There's a wall right in the back, so you're sliding against that wall. For 3, 2, enjoying that release. And 1, good. Let's bring it right down. The left hand goes down again, fingertips, blocks, books, whatever you have, maybe the whole palm. If you have the whole palm, again, I like to stress on it, don't press into your wrist. Engage those fingertips as well. Widely spread, engage through the fingertips, engage through the shoulder, engage through the core. Lift yourself right up here. And let's lift the right hand and the right leg. Remember, you're not anywhere here. Again, you want to squeeze those glutes, bring them right forward. There's a wall right in the back, so you can't bring those hips back. Lift up and then extend. Lengthen, lengthen, just like a string. Good. For 3, 2, 1. Open the chest a little bit more. 1. Good. Elbow right into your knee. For 3. Controlling that movement. 2. And 1. With your breath. Good. Now bring that hand back again. You can increase the repetition as many as it feels good if you are doing it at home. And let's open. Remember again, not sinking to the shoulder. Lift up, lift your chest. The key is open the chest here. And then as if you're kicking the foot right to the back. Opening up the knee for 3. Squeeze those glutes, belly right in 2. And 1. Good. Bring the right leg all the way forward now. Good. So just in front of you, let me turn around so you can see me better. The same exactly way. Toes right up, bring that heel down, and then right towards you. Engage the whole hamstring area here. Nice and straight back. If you can either stay here, or if you want to go low, remember, just from that hip crease, not your chin, not your head. First with your belly, then if you can reach your chest, and then maybe all the way down. If you're not there, you're not there. Wherever you are, remember, practice makes a difference. Good. For 3, 2. It's nice also to use the blocks here, or again, whatever you have, books, something that will help you to elevate, a little, kind of like to lift up a little bit, just to have a little bit more control. And 1. Good. Let's go for 3 more rounds. Down. And forward. Good. Right down. And bring it right in. 1 more. And right in. Good. And let's step it right back here. Round your back, tuck your chin, and lengthening right up. And bring it all the way right down. Good. We're going to go down into our belly now. 1 more. For our lower back, just to stretch and to release it a little bit. So both hands in front of you, palms on the ground, feet hips wide apart, bring your head down. On your inhale, you're gonna lift your right hand and your left leg, so opposite, at the same time. So the key is not just lifting it up, the key is lifting it up slightly and just lengthen again, right through your lower back. You're lengthening, somebody's stretching you. Don't lift your head too much because you're locking your neck. We don't want that. Nice and straight spine, nice and straight, nice and long neck. Lengthen up and bring it right down. Good. Let's go on the other side. Lengthen it right up. You can even have your forehead on the ground if it feels good for your neck as well here. And bring it right down. Let's go for 2 more on each side. Lengthening it right up, lengthen, head down, yes, lengthen, and then bring it down. 1 more time, lengthening the other side, head down, long neck, stretch it out, and bring it down. 1 more on each side. Good, like that, right up here, bring it down, and the last round. Lift it up and then bring it down. Good. Let's bring those palms right under your shoulders. Lift up and come back to a child's pose 1 more time. Just to stretch and release. You can also try another variation of a child's pose. So bring those knees together. Sit down on those hips and then bring the top of your head as if you're reaching the top of your head down. Bring those hands back. Maybe hold on into the heels. And just kind of like give you a nice stretch, very gentle stretch for your spine, but try to keep those hips as low as you can on those heels. If it's not happening, if you feel it's very discomfort, you feel a lot of discomfort here, you can still open those knees. There's no rules here, there's no limits, you know, whatever feels good for you, that's the most important. Good. And from here, let's gently flow up, flowing all the way right up to lift those arms. Maybe with a nice smile, bring those palms together, bring them in front of your heart center, close your eyes, and just give yourself a promise to take care of yourself. Give yourself a promise to be kind to yourself, to be mindful, and very important, to be grateful. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. And thank you so much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our class. And we'll see you again. Namaste.